Welcome to the MSDW podcast. I'm Jason Gumpert, editor at msdynamicsworld.com, and this is a special episode of the podcast sponsored by ClickLearn, the multimedia digital training and documentation software firm. I'm joined by Joachim Schiermacher, CEO of ClickLearn, to learn about the company's newly announced updates to both their licensing model and their partner model. As Joachim explains, the changes, which include subscription pricing and new partner incentives, are key to the next stage of the company's growth and come at a time when the company aims to expand its reach both among large enterprises and in the small and mid-sized enterprise sector. Okay, I'm here with Joachim Schiermacher. Welcome to the podcast.
Great to be here again. Thank you, Jason.
Great. And we wanted to talk because 2019 was an important year for ClickLearn, especially in the Microsoft ecosystem. Can you tell us more about some of the key accomplishments and some of the company's goals?
Absolutely. So we got off to a flying start because we really made a dent into the customer engagement market, and that was one of our main focuses this year. Was how do we actually get traction in that market? And it's been really interesting to observe how customers are positively taking our technology and adopting it in much the same way that they did in some of the old markets that we've been working on, which are the BC markets and the F&O markets. So we're seeing, we made a serious dent. We'd love to get a bigger push. And I think that, 2020 could very well be the year where we see the ketchup coming out of the bottle.
ClickLearn is announcing an update to its licensing model going forward. Can you tell us more about those changes?
Yes. So we are basically converting from a perpetual licensing model with a small maintenance fee to a pure subscription model. Now, the subscription model means that all of our clients can now select the tier that they want to enter in based on a feature set, and they can basically prove the value of their business case at a very, very low end of the tiers, and then they can build up as they progress and that they see that we're actually bringing value into the business.
Okay, and I understand this is also going hand in hand with key updates to your company's partner program as well. Can you tell us a little more about some of those details?
Yes. So beforehand we've been working with partners in terms of service providers, allowing service providers to go out and utilize our technology to bring and monetize on that. We're changing that proposition and making it possible for the partners to go out and actually take their clients and bring them on board the ClickLearn experience in the pure subscription-based program with both a long tail revenue stream and an upfront in the first initial years. So we're much better now aligning our proposition with the subscription-based model to the way the partners are thinking, and we're also aligning our ways of thinking partners with what they're used to in the remainder of the ecosystem. So we've had somewhat awkward model, and we're changing that to match what the market is expecting of us.
Okay, so these two updates really do go together in a few different ways, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So it will enable us to go out and service each of the partners in closing the sales with their clients. And it will enable us to enter that specific client at the right level, where they feel that they can prove the business case before accelerating the license further. So it's a much more flexible model, both in terms of money-wise, but it's also for the partner.
So you've already talked a little about some of the recent successes and updates at the company, but why was this the right time to move ahead with these kinds of updates?
Yes. So our the current licensing model, the perpetual licensing model, has meant that we've had the opportunity to generate a revenue stream that has really enabled us to put ourselves in the marketplace. That means in terms of conferences, in terms of marketing we're doing, and we feel that the timing is right. We've built up a name, built up a reputation. It has always been our intention to go with a subscription-based model in the Dynamics field. Now it's just exactly the right timing in terms of converting to that model.
Can you talk a little more about the role that that your partners have played in the company's success up to now, and maybe how their feedback has helped you adapt with some of these new updates?
Yes, absolutely. So the partners have been a tremendous help in building up both the new licensing model directly for the end customers, the subscription-based model. We've had very, very valuable input from a lot of partners. But they've also been a big part of building up the partnership agreement and the model around that. So we've been talking to both our existing partners, how would the new model fit, and some of the input we've gotten would, have basically changed the way we've been thinking about the model. But we've also gone back and asked some of the partners that have turned us down previously, and asked them what prevented you from signing with us at that point in time, and we've taken those obstacles and removed them in the new agreement. So I think that pretty much we have paved road now. It's just a question of getting the car to run fast.
Okay. What will be the impact of these changes on existing customers who run dynamic solutions?
Well, I think that we can bring for the existing Dynamics base, we obviously have a proposition in making sure that the user adoption, whether that is in an upgrade process or when they're adopting to a new platform, that we can help them actually get that user adoption. But I think the most important thing is the ability to go in, which is something that a lot of customers have asked us for, to go in at a smaller level and escalate the licensing depending on the success you see within your own business. So you don't have a big obstacle to climb money-wise. Instead, you can get in at a very low point, and then you can accelerate the license from that. I think that's probably the best thing that has happened to our clients since we started the company.
So how will these updates impact existing customers who run dynamic solutions?
So I think in a number of ways, because when moving into a subscription program, there's obviously an intent to increase the customer base. And some of the things that the initiatives we're taking around increasing that base is a community that will enable our clients to speak directly to other clients, authors to speak to authors, but also an academy, which will mean that most of our authors will have a learning path around getting not just acquainted, but also certified within our product. And in the long run, I think every one of our clients will benefit from the change we're making right now.
When you're talking about authors, that's a key role in actually using ClickLearn's solution, right?
It is. It is our most important evangelist around our software, and they are the guys and girls using our product on a daily basis.
All right. Are there any other areas where you're really looking forward to upcoming advances or changes at the firm next?
So I think that the most exciting thing over the next 3 to 6 months, that will be following the partners and their success with our software. I'm really looking forward to see how partners are going to build their user adoption business around our software, and how they're going to engage with their clients. I think that would be super exciting to follow closely. And of course, I look forward to seeing a lot of customers sign up with us and join the ClickLearn family, and us being able to deliver the value to them. That's exciting every day.
All right. Well, Joachim, thank you so much for explaining some of these updates to us. I think it certainly does indicate an important change for ClickLearn, and I'm excited to see where it leads for you.
All right. Thank you, Jason.
This has been another episode of the MSDW podcast. My thanks to Joachim Schiermacher of ClickLearn for joining me today. If you have any questions or want to get in touch, please reach out, jgumpert@msdynamicsworld.com. Until next time, this is MS Dynamics World, signing off.